The 1998 Rio 500 would be a great day for Greg Moore. After starting the race from P7, he would slowly make his way up towards Alex Zanardi, who led over 110 laps on that day. But with 5 laps to go, this happened.
Dealing with the traffic. Arnd Meier's the next one.
Oh, now that's helped Greg Moore. He's got caught in the corner and they come by this time. There'll be 5 laps to go.
Oh, and this is the chance for Greg Moore, surely. Moore's on the inside, Zanardi's trying to shut him down. Meier's in the middle, he doesn't know where to go. What to do? Zanardi's still on the outside. Oh, and he's still got a slight straight line speed advantage. Moore's now going around the outside. Oh, this is great racing. Zanardi's wide. He went in too fast. He nearly lost it. And that's the battle for the lead.
Moore went on to win this race ahead of Zanardi. But who was that guy in that yellow car who surely costed Zanardi the win? Well, let me tell you the story of Arnd Meier, one of several rolling chicanes in kart. Born in Hannover in 1973, he began his racing career in karting in 1984. After he won several local championships in karting, he made his first start in an open wheel car in 1991, when he finished third in the Formula BMW Junior Championship behind the likes of Christian Abt. He won the Formula Renault Germany Championship in 1993, just ahead of Christian Menzel. He would spend the next 3 years in Formula 3, participating in the German F3, the Masters of Formula 3, the Macau Grand Prix, and the Monaco Grand Prix Formula 3. He would win the Class B Championship in the German F3 in 1994, scored his first podium in 1995 whilst driving for the ISM Marco team, yes, the precursor of the Red Bull Junior team. For 1996, he would join the Opel team BSR and would score his first win. During the season, he would win another race and, along with some solid consistency, he would finish as a runner-up behind Jarno Trulli and ahead of Nick Heidfeld. So you can argue that the grid was slightly competitive. So what's next for Arnd? Well, since title rival Trulli moved to Minardi in Formula 1, Meier went into a different direction. The 1997 kart season was the second year of the IRL kart split, and the Project Indy team were in need for a driver, and for money. See, Project Indy never was a front-running team at any point. Their best result was the 7th place by Christian Danner in 1995. So, whoever drove their Lola was stuck at the back of the grid. One of their drivers was Dennis Vitolo, another driver who isn't really known for much success. But sharing the car alongside Vitolo was Arnd Meier. So, you've got a rookie and a lower tier driver. What could go wrong? Meier would make his debut in Surfers Paradise, round 2 of the championship. He would avoid the embarrassment of qualifying behind Hiro Matsushita, but he would still qualify at the back of the grid. During a race with several cautions, around lap 41, he would find himself leading the race. Not due to pace however, but rather due to a clever strategic call. But anyway. Behind him was Paul Tracy. So, what would happen at the restart? He went side by side with Tracy into turn 1, locking up his brakes in the process, and then dropping back quite quickly. This mess caused Zanardi to pass Tracy soon after, and a few seconds later the two drivers collided. After all the drama, Meier finished 16th and in the lead lap. But things wouldn't really improve from there. Instead, he became notorious for being a rolling chicane, and at most races he would be lapped several times. At Cleveland, he had caused some trouble by interrupting the battle between Mike Andretti and Mark Blundell, but to be fair, he was only topped by Charlie Nearberg that race. In Michigan, however, he would score his first points with 12. However, this came by default, as he was the last driver finishing the race. He would even finish behind Juan Manuel Fangio II, who retired with transmission problems. Also, we must notice that Meier was 26 laps behind Zanardi. He once again managed to be in the spotlight in North America after he lost control of his Lola and crashed over the barrier. Luckily, no one was injured. His final moment in 1997 was in Fontana, when Meier lost control of his Lola after 38 laps and Arie Luyendyk couldn't avoid him, resulting in a heavy crash. Both drivers only suffered minor injuries. At the end, he would finish the season in 30th, with 1 point, being the third worst rookie in this season. For 1998, Meier's situation wasn't looking any better. He signed for Davis Racing, who also used Lola chassis. The problem was, the Lola company was going through a rough period after their failed F1 attempt in 1997. As a result, their kart chassis wasn't properly developed and it left Meier in a hopeless situation. His results weren't looking great. Furthermore, he would defend his title as a rolling chicane, just use the intro as a reference. At Gateway, he would be involved in a crash as he closed the door on Max Papis, resulting in both drivers retiring in a heavy crash. His best result would come from Road America, where, due to his credit, finished in a fine 10th position, while still being in the lead lap, and finished ahead of Max Papis and Robbie Gordon. That, along with a 12th place finish in Portland, would see him finish the championship in 25th, scoring 4 points this season. But after that, he would never race in kart again. He has tried to return to kart in 2000, but his efforts didn't quite work out. So this was the short, but rather unspectacular career for Arnd Meier in America. His 1999 season wasn't really good. He joined Phoenix Racing in the Super Tourenwagen Cup in 1999. He sometimes struggled against way slower drivers and cars, and was no match for his teammate Michael Bartels. He finished the season in 9th, nearly 100 points behind his teammate. Alongside the Super Tourenwagen Cup, he replaced Sascha Baert in Formula 3000 from round 4 onwards. Even though Nordic Racing wasn't the worst outfit, he still failed to qualify for every single race. And that was it. That was the end of Arnd Meier's professional career. The last noticeable result was him winning the VLN Endurance Championship in 2004 with his teammate René Wolf. But that was basically it. He wasn't participating in any championship full time, and he's currently working for Porsche as a project manager for ePerformance. Well, to summarize, he really wasn't the best driver in kart, and he wasn't really the most popular within drivers, at least in terms of lapping, but he did have some talent. He wasn't the worst. I mean, he was vice champion in the German Formula 3 in 1996, so obviously his talent was there, but probably kart wasn't his best shot. Probably his car didn't help him that much, seeing as the Lola was definitely the worst chassis on the grid, but, well, he didn't help himself either, so that's basically it. Right then. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. So if you would like to see more of this style of content, then drop a like and a subscribe. So guess we see us next time then.